Hello, my name is Benet Avery. I'm 22 years old. I go to Ryerson University and I'm taking business management with a major of entrepreneurship. A little bit about me is I'm a competitive runner and compete in ultra races up to 80 kilometers. I love the arts. I sing, play the guitar and the piano, and have written my own songs. I work part-time, 40 hours at a bar, but my main focus is my business, Surf Benny. On my free time, I like to spend time with my pets because I've got 8 of them, and I also like to spend time with my family and at the beach paddleboarding, skateboarding, and rollerblading. Before I started this course, I was looking for resources at Ryerson that would help me work on my own business while getting guidance from teachers and other peers. Before I started this course, I already had an established business that I was running since 2018, but my goal going into it was to learn how to grow, both on my online presence and in person, to learn some tips and tricks from others, and to also find some funding. Through my journey in this course, I've definitely learned a lot about both myself and my business. There are both positive and negative things that I came to realize about myself. Firstly, I am a person that chases every opportunity that comes my way, because I believe you never know what could happen unless you give it a try. I feel like during this course, I really put myself out there, whether it was talking to students or getting feedback from profs and zone leaders. Even though I'm a pretty shy and soft-spoken person, this course has given me the confidence to apply for grants, to post about my business in the fashion zone, and to meet as many people as possible. In one of the sessions, we talked in depth about persistence and grit, and this is something I came to realize I am a person that has a lot of it. COVID was really hard for my business, and just to keep it above water, I've gotten an additional job so I can still improve on my products and my shop. Some things I'm working on about myself are that I need to prioritize what's most important in my life. I find myself doing too many things, getting burnt out, and ending up not doing anything to the best of my ability. A quote that really resonates with me is "work smarter and not harder," because this is something I am consistently working on. In this course, I also learned that I'm not very good at talking about either myself or my business. In the squad sessions, the group sessions, and even in the self-reflections, I found it very difficult to really tell people what was going on in my life and in my business. I also came to realize that I'm very disorganized. I have a hard time saying no to things, and I get easily distracted. Something I've been doing recently to improve that is making lists for my daily tasks and most important things to least important things, whether it's tests and due dates for assignments, orders I have to fill, or just my daily routines. In this course, I really focused on applying for as many grants as I could, and that was a learning process because I've never actually created an executive summary, a lean canvas, or an elevator pitch. I think my biggest high was getting chosen for the top 3 in the Slate Venture Award. This was something that was really exciting, but it was also a huge letdown when I came in second place because I was so close yet so far. Some things I took away from this experience was that I need to be more confident in myself and in my business. And I also need to ask for feedback because I need to know what I did wrong or what I could have done better. So I did take the initiative to ask for feedback from the judges, which I'm still waiting upon because then I can improve for next time or for any other grants I am looking to apply for. I learned a few things about my project along the way in this course. I learned that I need to reduce the amount of products that I am selling and dial in on my best sellers. I also looked more into the customer discovery side of things. I looked at who my customers were, what they really want, and how much they were willing to pay for things. I did this by looking deeper into my analytics and posting more stories to engage with my customers. I also learned a lot from my peers in this course, especially during the squad sessions. Firstly, I learned from Brenna and how she posts on her social media on Instagram, and she posts stories engaging with her customers, doing Q&As with them, or this and that photos to see which things customers like better. I learned a lot from Parker because he taught me about Alibaba and AliExpress and dealing with people overseas and getting things manufactured. And lastly, Mohamedou, because he was writing a lot of emails and wasn't getting any replies, but when Bare Souls replied to him, this just showed that consistency will get you to your end goal. The next step in my business is to hopefully get a new vehicle because right now you can't get a permit for a trailer and it's also really hard to tow and get around in the city. I am also looking into designing and manufacturing products overseas. This summer, I will also be selling out of my trailer again, doing pop-ups, and also doing collabs with other businesses. I think some advice I would give myself with what I know now is to be curious. Always ask questions, no questions are dumb, and you never know who you're going to meet and who is going to be able to help you. Some things I'm going to take away from this course is to just be confident. Nobody really knows what they're doing, so just go after it and be yourself. Also, the importance of surrounding yourself with like-minded people, people that have goals, and people that encourage you to be your best self. I would recommend this course because not only does it help your passion project grow, but it also helps you grow as a person. And for that, I am very grateful.